Hey guys, it's me, Galaxy Animations, and welcome back to another very different video where today we're showing a Cheep-Cheep from Super Mario Odyssey. So what you're going to need is white felt, red felt, yellow felt, and pink felt. There are fireworks going outside. It's the 4th of July. I'm sorry. And you're also going to need thread that corresponds to the color of the felt, and you're going to need a template, which I made. That's optional. But you also need a white button, a big white button, and a small black button, and some blue thread, which I did not show. Oh, that was a mouthful. There's fireworks outside. I'm sorry if you hear them. But yeah, happy 4th of July. This is coming out after 4th of July. Yeah. So I'm cutting out the body, the two red circles that make up the body. Right now, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Whew. That was a mouthful to say. So yeah, this is a Cheep-Cheep from Super Mario Odyssey. You know, the fish guy. So yeah. That's what we're making. So yeah, I felt like I was kind of stealing this idea from Casey Golden, but then I thought to myself, it's fine. She didn't invent sewing, right? So it's okay. I'm just trying to make myself feel better about this. But yeah, I'm not doing ornaments, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, here it is. I'm sewing the fin. I'm cutting the fin. I recorded this about 4 times, so that's like 40 minutes of my life I'm never getting back, but that's okay because I want to make this video good. Yeah. Okay, so here's the fin, that yellow fin thing, and then I sewed it onto the red circle, and I did some weird stitching. I am aware of that. I know what I should have done, but it worked, so I didn't really care. So yeah, yes. How you guys doing? So yeah, this video is going up after my animation, but the thing is that I finished my animation before the Steven Universe theory video that I made. It's about Pearl being owned by White Diamond. It's proven, very proven, like a lot more proven than everyone else Okay, let me rephrase that. So many people have been thinking about this theory in Steven Universe, but now that the new episode, Now We're Only Falling Apart, came out, it's so much more, like, there's so much more evidence to back it up. That's what I mean by that. So yeah. Yeah, so my animation was made before that, but it's coming out on the 7th, but I'm recording this on the 4th, July 4th. So, yeah. It's a weird timeline thing. I got really messed up, but I was working hard this week, I guess. So yeah, I really like this how this ornament, I would say, but that's Casey Golden's thing. I mean, I'm not making an ornament, but I'm making like a tiny plush thing. Like, I don't add a little, you know, hanging thing, the thing to hang on the tree or to hang on things, but it's a cute little thing that I stuffed and a little bit, and it's cute. So yeah, I messed up the fin, the stitching a lot, so I'm sorry about that. So then I made the mohawk thing out of the yellow felt. Yeah. So yeah, I am so happy with this. I love it. It's my favorite possession. So yeah, I sewed on the mohawk thing just as I did with the fin. I'm sorry. A lot of you are probably cringing at how bad this is. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about. Just like my 10 blob art challenge. I don't know what to talk about. Whenever I voice things over, I don't know. Yeah, also, I wanted to point out that the music in the background is from Super Mario Odyssey. So it's kind of good theming, you know? Yeah. So I'm doing this early on the 4th of July. Don't think I'm doing this like instead of being outside and watching the fireworks. It's broad daylight and they're doing fireworks, so I don't know. I'm going out later though. So I'm not just gonna stay here for the 4th of July and do this. Don't think I'm doing that, because then that'd be weird. But yeah, so I started cutting out the eyes. Oh, I didn't even say. I cut out the mouth and I sewed it on badly again. So here are the eyes. The Cheep-Cheep has like a cartoony looking white eyes. So I decided to use them, but then after I cut it out, I decided, nope, I don't want to use it, and I started using the buttons. So I put the big white button under the black button, and that was really pathetic if you just saw. I tried to make the fish look like it was swimming with my hands, but the button fell off the eye. So yeah, then I sewed on the button with blue thread, and yeah, because it has blue eyes. The Cheep-Cheep. 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 I'm sorry. So yeah, it looks, I love this thing. I'm holding it right now, I love it. I'm looking at this beautiful thing. So yeah, also I wanted to say that I, throat's dry. Yeah, so I wanted to say that I know my stitching was not great. It worked, so it held up. It's not like it broke apart. So yeah. The only thing I would the only thing I regretted stitching the way I did was the mohawk, cuz it kind of like broke a little bit, but it's okay. I snipped it off and it's still attached, so it's fine. So here's the mouth that I sewed on. Before I cut it out, I didn't say that I cut it. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I said that I cut. I'm so like, I'm all over the place. I said that I cut out the mouth before, but I didn't. I did it now. Sorry about that. It has its little fish mouth, the little pink mouth. Yeah, and I also wanted to point out that the thread that I put at the beginning was thicker than the thread that I used. So I was going to use that thick thread that I put in the beginning to show what you needed. And then I ended up doing thinner one because, like thinner thread, because it made it so ugly and it was really hard to do. But I did use thick thread to attach the back red thing, this thing right here, and the front, the face thing. Yeah, and then stuff it. So yeah, I did that with thick thread, but I did everything else with thin thread. Except for the eye. The blue was the thick thread. Yeah. And then I sewed on the belly, which I did with the thick thread. I feel like I'm saying that so many times. With the big thread. Yes, I will say that. With the other thread that I showed in the beginning. But then it looked ugly, so I did it with thin white thread. Yeah. It made it look so much better, so I had to redo it, but it's fine. It's all worth it because it looks so much better. Yeah, so I would change some things if I did this again, but it came out well, so I don't care about it as much. So actually, to come to think of it, I wouldn't change it because it looks nice. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not stealing this from Casey Golden. She was a big inspiration though. I'm trying to tell myself that I didn't, which I didn't. I just got the idea of sewing little things on YouTube from Casey Golden. She inspired me to do that. So yeah, I have so many other ideas. I want to do these like in the middle of animations because they take a long time. And how'd you like my animations? Speaking of it, did you like it? Again, I'm recording this before the animation even comes out. So yeah. Hope you guys liked it. Nyan and Chris Trapp voiced some things, and Chris Trapp's audio was really funny. I put a blooper at the beginning of his thing. Yeah, of his line. So yeah, I sewed on the wing, which was a little ugly. I don't think I should have sewn it around the wing, the whole wing, but maybe just the bottom of the wing. Yeah. So yeah, then I sewed on the thick thread. I sewed them both together, both sides with the thick thread, which looks really nice. I like it. Yeah, I didn't show much cutting and sewing in this video as much. Like at the beginning I did, but then it got too boring, and then I was like sewing out of focus, like out of the view of the camera, so then it didn't work out. So then I got some cotton balls because I had them lying around, so I said, why not? I felt like a taxidermist. Yeah, is that what it's called? Yeah, they stuff animals, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, because taxidermy is stuffing animals. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I used the cotton balls and then I sewed the rest together. But I realized I should have sewn on the belly after I sewed the front and the back together. because then I had to go under the belly and not go through the belly, because then it would have had red stitching on the white belly, which would have looked ugly. So I had to go under it. It would have been so much easier if I did it the way that I just told you. Yeah, so on the knot, I made a knot, and then that's that. I love it, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, and also I took a picture with another device, so here's what it looks now with better stuff, better device. Okay, bye!